Our thoughts are the first step to creating our reality. So whatever I'm thinking, whatever I'm feeling would be projected in my reality. If I feel scared and insecure and vulnerable and weak, I'll be projecting just that in my reality. I'll feel insecure wherever I go. I'll always be fearful of people around me. I'll always think that people do not have my best intention, and I wouldn't have people's best intention. And this is how we create this notion of a fearful society. People coming together to help, but at the same time, this is a beautiful notion of like fear and love. People coming from a fear-based place would have a lot more of apprehension to giving their help, to even be out to help people, to think about other people. But coming from a love-based place, it would be mostly a feeling of whatever I'm giving to you, I'm giving to you. It's not you are not accountable to me, I'm not accountable to you. It's just in this moment I feel like I should be giving to you. So love is this all-encompassing feeling that you would feel for people. And then coming from a fear-based place, because nowadays I really feel that we are in such a fearful state that we do not comprehend right now where we are. And it's fine. That's fine as well, because as I've said earlier, we have no idea where we're going, really. It does not matter not knowing. For once, it's so beautiful to be in a state of, I'm going to be in this moment, and whatever the next moment is going to bring, I'm just going to be with that then. But now I am here and I'm with this emotion. It's fine. I'm going to deal with that. And especially not having to deal with external forces. We are not at work. We're not. We don't have external stimulus to excite our senses. We are mostly in our comfort, in our home, in a space where we feel very comfortable in. And I guess this is where magic happens. When we actually are in our safe place, in a safe space, we realize that a lot of what we do, of what we think, of how we react to things is just for people. It's just a matter of what would people think of me. And when we are at home, we can be in our comfort place, having a tea, and then just watching the tree moves, listening to music that we like, people might not like. It's our own choice, and there's no one to judge us. The fear that we have, that that's my god, the fear that we have that people would judge us based on our choices, on our behavior, on things we think of, things we eat, things we drink. Being in our home, we don't have that anymore, and we can finally allow ourselves to just be. When I was recording earlier, when I started the video, I was feeling a lot of fear. That's one point. Because when I started the video, I had in my mind this strong notion of, oh my god, I'm going to post this on the official YouTube channel of Enn Conversation, and it's going to be there. People are going to watch it or not. But whatever the outcome is going to be, it's going to be my face and whatever I say to people out there, and we do not know the extent of the extent of the impact of our words on people. And I was like, shit, do I really want to do that? Do I really want to make a video that people would watch? And it's a conversation with my own self. It's going to be me and the camera, me being vulnerable, me living up to the person I am becoming? Do I really want to do that? And I was so shit scared. I still am, but I'm trying to overcome it while filming. And those thoughts in my mind, I tried to sit just before pressing the record button. I tried to sit with it for a moment, and I was like, come what may, it's okay to fail. It's okay to be ridiculous in front of a camera. It's okay for people to laugh at you. And it's even okay to be vulnerable, to be my own genuine self, whether it be to people through a screen, to people in my life, to my cats, to my dog. For a long time, we carry the idea of us, the idea we have of us, and then the idea people have of us. We carry that for so long. And then at some point, it becomes so tiring. It's really heavy to be the person people want you to be the person your parents want you to be the person everyone around you wants you to be, and then to have this notion of who you are, and then not liking it at all. Not liking any persona that anyone would think of you, even your own self. And then you go into a quest of who am I? Who am I really as a person? And if I find this person, if I can just be, would I accept that person? Would people around me accept that person I'm becoming? Because whenever we change as people, we'd find in our surroundings, suddenly people are so uncomfortable with who we are. People are so uncomfortable with things we say, how we behave, the way we assert ourselves. And for a bit of time now, while trying to assert boundaries, so coming from a very personal experience, while trying to assert boundaries, I found that more and more people were uncomfortable with the person I was becoming. And I was like, why should I be the nice person? I still am nice, but I won't let people abuse of my kindness. I still want to be of help to people, but I don't want to exert myself and have another burnout. I do want to do things for people, but at the same time, I want to do a bit of things for myself. So, moving through life, I suddenly realized that it's okay to be your own self. It's okay to lose people. That was, I guess, the biggest lesson I have had for the past 3 years. Losing people was a big eye opener. I thought I was losing people because I was changing. I was definitely changing, but I thought that they didn't like the person I was becoming, and I was like, is there something so wrong with the person I am becoming that they don't like me anymore? And then suddenly I realized it wasn't them not liking me that bothered me so much. It was me trying to mold myself to make people comfortable, to please people. So I grew up being a people pleaser. For a bit of time, while trying to please the other people, to be able to be there at their beck and call, to help them whenever they needed help, and when you needed help they were like, oh, I'm so sorry, I'm very busy, I can't help you right now, and you're like, okay, no, it's okay, I understand you. So growing up as a people pleaser really screwed me over. And then I realized I didn't want to be that person anymore. I do want to be my genuine self, whether people accept that or not. It's okay. I'll be happy with who stays, but I'll be happier with who goes. And while losing people, I finally understood that being the person I was, being a people pleaser, being so nice and kind to people without any boundaries, without any limits, actually made me have burnouts, actually made me go into depression, actually made them think that they could take me for granted. So moving into a space of, I really wanted to keep those people to a space where okay, you want to stay, fine, but I'm still not going to change because that's the person I am now. And people who stayed were actually very genuine people who accepted the person whatever way I show up. And I imagine that it's not easy being um, having known a person for so long and then suddenly coming face to face with a person that you're like, oh wow, you've changed. Oh, okay. How do I make sense of you now? The idea of you in my mind is like so good that this person, I can't recognize that person, but I'll still make an effort. I'll still be here for you because I respect the person that you're becoming, because I adore you as a person, and I want to be there no matter how you change, whatever you were changing, as long as you are happy with your own self, I'll be there for you. And those rare few people who stayed, genuinely, they make me want to accept me more. They make me want to be my own true genuine self. Bonne meilleure conversation passée à Check-in Café Bistrot.